the basis of all tricks, the wake-to-wake Heelside jump. Now, professionals make this trick look so effortless and easy, but for beginners, this trick can be a little bit more challenging. I'm your host, Sophia Sullivan, and I'm going to teach you on how to perfect and achieve this wake-to-wake Heelside jump on a wakeboard. So now that we have our wakeboarding gear, let's go over the perfect form on how to achieve this wake-to-wake jump. As we can see, the rider is outside the wake preparing to jump. Notice how his stance changes. He's now leaning back against the rope and leaning into the wake. So first, we're going to go over our stance as we saw in the last clip. So when we're on the water, we want to lean and point our board in the direction we want to go. So pretend this is the wake. We're going to lean, point our board in the direction we want to go, and we're going to use the rope to pull us in that direction. Leaning against the rope will allow us to pick up speed. We can see the rider here leaning against the boat and the rope to pick up speed. His board is pointed in the direction of the wake, and he is keeping on that edge of the board. Notice his legs as he got closer to the wake. He gets into a squat-like position to prepare for the jump. So again, in that clip, we can see the rider gets on the edge of their board like this. And that's all through leaning and using the rope to pull them away from the boat and get that speed. So the rider is still bending their knees, keeping on that edge to prepare for the jump. We're leaning away from the rope. And as we get closer to the wake, the rider is going to extend their knees and keeping on their edge, and we're going to stand tall throughout the wake in order to achieve that jump. We do not need to physically jump. We're just standing tall and extending our legs. All right, so we're in the air. We're about to land the jump. What do? So what we want to do as we're landing, we want to make sure that our knees are bent. We're not locked. We're loose because we want to absorb that landing. And that is how you do a Heelside wake-to-wake jump. You did it! Thank you so much for joining us today. My name is Sophia Sullivan, and please join us next week for our next lesson on how to do a wake-to-wake 180 jump. We'll see you next time.